faced, insurgency included, is the way we look at the country. Now, if you look at insurgency, there are three broad theatres: Jammu and Kashmir, Northeast and Maoist. What were these insurgencies about? Jammu and Kashmir insurgency, Jammu and Kashmir is not a part of India. So we will see the way. That was the narrative around which the entire insurgency began and carried on. Northeast insurgency, again the same thing, we are not part of India. We want to be independent and we will fight for it. Maoist insurgency, because they said we don't believe in the constitutional parliamentary democracy. It has to be dictatorship of the proletariat. This has to be Maoist model of government. Now, the question is, how did we look at address the problem before? When people in Jammu and Kashmir, not people, but handful of terrorists, when they picked up gun and started challenging the Indian state, saying Jammu and Kashmir is not a part of India, what did we do? We, of course, our military fought this, security forces fought the gun people, but at the same time, we kept patronizing and we kept hobnobbing with those leaders like Hurriyat and even some militant leaders who were fighting by one means or other that Jammu and Kashmir is not a part of India. Now, what was the message that we were giving? By engaging them, we were giving legitimacy. That yes, Pakistan, every time we say Pakistan, is a stakeholder. Now when you are dealing with a problem of, let us say I come to Jammu and Kashmir, when you are dealing with the problem of Jammu and Kashmir in a way that gives an impression or perception that by engaging with the people, those who are fighting for separation of Jammu and Kashmir, hobnobbing with them, entertaining them at the national capital, in some way or other you are giving a message that perhaps there is some point in what you are saying. Now the question is, how do we look at Jammu and Kashmir? Do we look at Jammu and Kashmir as a part of India or not? Let us not have any kind of confusion that it is a part and it is not a part. If we say it's a part of India, and it is a part of India, because Jammu and Kashmir became part of India like any other 560 and odd princely states in the same way. Because when the British left, it was for the princely estate ruler to decide whether to be with India or with Pakistan, or to remain independent. British had done a lot of damage. They had left behind a country in which you could have 560 independent countries within India. Thanks to Patel, they all came. They merged into India. Jammu and Kashmir also, by Maharaja Hari Singh, ruler of Jammu and Kashmir, signed the instrument of annexation. It became part of India. Why there was ambiguity thereafter? It's a part of India. And if it's a part of India, anyone who says it is not a part of India and take it away is an enemy of the nation. And has to be dealt as an enemy of the nation. There is no hobnobbing, there is no question of giving you any kind of a treatment, fair treatment. Or, fair in the sense that we are better. No. Jammu and Kashmir, a temporary provision was incorporated in the constitution. Temporary provision. This was again a mistake. It shouldn't have happened. First and foremost, when Jammu and Kashmir became part of India through the instrument of accession, the matter was resolved. But it was a mistake not to fully accept it or implement it and protect Jammu and Kashmir from an invasion. And subsequently, those people who have started fighting, we have started engaging with them over the table. No. We must have a clear sense of what is called Shatru Bodh. Anyone who tries to break this country is an enemy of the nation, and we will deal with them as an enemy of the nation. And what happened? 370 gone. Now, all those people, those who used to claim as stakeholders, they are silent, nobody. Similarly in the Northeast. Northeast, British created a narrative that Northeast was not a part of India. And when some people started using violence, Government of India approach also was, okay, they need to be with sensitivity, they need to be brought. Do you understand this country? When I went in 1990, I went to Northeast. Everyone told me the same story. Everyone asked me to read the book written by a British civil servant, Edward Gate, History of Assam. Assam was the entire Northeast. It was a colonial perspective. When I started meeting people, I give you one illustration. There is an Idu tribe in Arunachal Pradesh, close to China border. I used to stay with the people, I used to visit where I know village chief as their guest, sleep in their houses. I saw those tribal people having tuft, what we call chutia. I was curious, what is this? And they told me a story. Rukmini was from there. And they told the whole story, that how Rukmini was in love with Sri Krishna, she wanted to marry him. Her brother Rukmini wanted to marry her off to somebody. She gave a message to Krishna. Krishna came, fought Rukmini and wanted to kill. And at that time the sister sought the prandan, spare the life of my brother. And then Sri Krishna took this, with his Sudarshan Chakra, shaved the hair and left the tuft. Now this legend, this folk tale within the tribal communities which are far remote, who you and I call, British called them tribals. How did this story reach there? Parasuram Kund, right at the tri-junction of Burma, India and China. There is a Parasuram Kund.
You faced in signing and implementing the accord and how you work in them?
The first insurgency in the country was Naga insurgency. It began in 1950s. Not at the time of independence, after a few years. On the same narrative. We are not India. Nagas are not India. And we responded with our understanding, that very understanding that okay. Let us have it, I used to often call it securities in a square, money and military. That was the approach of the government. Deal with military and put some money. And when you put some money also, part of it goes to insurgents only. It doesn't go for development anymore. We broke it. The first thing, and how the Nagais talk was going on. We started the talk in 1997. And they put a condition that only in third country, not in your country of India, not in my country of Nagaland, it will be in third country. And every conceivable good destination in the world, you can name, you can think any place. Right from Osaka to Tokyo to Manila to Bangkok to Hague to Zurich to Amsterdam to Rio de Janeiro, every place talks were happening around. Interlocutors were going and happily doing. Once in 6 months, 5 months, there will be a meeting. They will go and in the 5-star hotel and talk. Oh, okay, they will come. No, this is how it is. And you will start listening. No, we didn't realize the worth of our weight. We told them, when the responsibility was given to me, I told them, look, you guys, are you serious? We have gone through this drama for last almost about 19 years. No. If you are serious, then you better come here, we will talk here in this country, this place. I will give you a place to stay. Otherwise you go off, there is no talk. They came, I gave them a place in Delhi where they stayed and they started. I went to Nagaland, held a public meeting in the very village. Aged Fizo was the father of Naga insurgency. In his village, with 10,000 people around, I told them that look, we are not here to fight Nagas. Nagas are ours. Nagas have to be, their issues, their concern have to be dealt with love and affection. But never have an idea in your mind that you can drive India out of Nagaland. It will never happen. They want plain, simple, straightforward talking. If you give them illusion that I am talking about your sovereignty, then that illusion further feeds on the problem. No, you are us. You have a problem, we'll development issues, some other issues, your tribal system of administration will take care of that. Our constitution is very flexible, very large. It has a space for all kinds. Most of these issues can be addressed. But no, you are not different. After throwing some tantrums, eventually, within a year, they came around and signed this. Okay, the problem of Naga insurgency will be solved within Indian constitution and within the Indian Union. So political part was gone. Now the issue is only of rehabilitation of the guys. Those who have been, what kind of opportunity you are giving them. Because after all, there are young people, several thousand young people, they are out. So the narrative that you are different, that is not acceptable. But because this narrative has been there in the mind for over 6 decades, it could not be just abruptly said and done. It had to be done with patience. As an interlocutor, one thing which my experience is, and I think many of the management guys also, you read some books and all. I don't know what are there in the books, but I can tell you, patience. Listen. Listen to them and tell them your red line. This is not acceptable. I will not cross that. And today, we got it. Challenges were there even at my own end. Convincing the government. Because the entire system, the bureaucracy, the security forces, the political executive, they were all tuned to old thinking that yes, this is an old, is there, not happening. All the narrative, written by all the British and other people, that they are different. A host of anthropologists. Anthropology is another, discipline which has done a lot of damage. This anthropology is not a natural evolution of a study. It began with the colonizers understanding the colonial people, colonized people. As I said, you are among the finest brains of the country. The country has a lot of expectations from you. All that I would like to advise, if you take an advice, is never think small, never dream small. Dream something large. However large it might be, think large, dream large. And have the junoon to pursue it. Nothing in life comes with run-of-the-mill ordinary thing. If you wish to achieve anything extraordinary, you have to be a little crazy, you have to be a little insane. That insanity within you will drive you and will help you achieve you. And never get defeated by your failure. Failures are setback. We have all suffered. We have all failed. I have failed multiple times in my career, in my life. I never let the failure defeat me. Move on. And do things which are otherwise it is unimaginable. Do things. You are capable. You are among the finest brains. So, if you do not, then it's not only your personal loss, it's the loss of the nation also. If you are capable of delivering something, doing something, and you end up doing something half a quarter of that, it's your loss. It's the loss of the country as well. So dream large, because we expect you to. If you don't dream large, who else will dream? Be daring. Have some element, some insanity within you, junoon to pursue it. And don't allow any failure or setback to defeat you. That's all. Thank you.
We have a special book in which all the spotlight speakers of history they write down their experiences with stars. And I now invite our Governor Mahbub to bring it over to the stage for the Honorable Governor. We thank the audience for attending the session. I would like all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna